I feel I should share a few things real quick. The charts that I've been using, I've been going to a site called Mastering the Zodiac. I can go ahead and share that link below. And the information I was sharing also on that previous video about California being an island was coming from archaics.com. I can share that information also below. But with that out of the way, I wanted to mention also that I can interpret dreams, but for whatever reason, I did not interpret the dream that I had about the buffaloes. And so I'm going to just leave that up to you. Nowadays, you can just Google this stuff. Before, back in the days when I was younger, you would have to memorize what would be auspicious signs and ones that were not so auspicious, and yada yada. And so I was always fascinated with dream interpretation since a very young child, especially considering I always would have that repetitive dream of Atlantis. With that said, I wanted to bring up something very interesting. I was watching this YouTube channel. The channel's called Decode Your Reality. I can share that also. But they're talking about when you're conceived and stuff like that. And it got me to thinking about my youngest. I wish I had been paying better attention with my eldest, even though the number 8 was a very profound when she was born. She was born on the 8th month, even though we're not really going based off of the true zodiacal calendar here, but 8th month at the 8 in the evening and some change, and she was 8 pounds, and some change. So the number 8 was pretty big deal for her. I believe, though, she is a 5 of diamonds according to Sharon Jeffers' cards. But anyway, moving on. As far as with my youngest, for a fact, without a doubt, 100%, I am totally, because it was the only time possible. Otherwise, it was like nothing ever happened. But she was conceived on January 6th. And she was born on October 6th. So 106 conceived, born 1006. And so the golden ratio is a very significant number playing out for her when you reduce that down. 106 and 1006 reduces down to 16 or 1.6. 16, I guess, according to totem cards, is the Raven, which is my card. I was born on the 16th, also golden ratio. But I guess my youngest has some kind of connection with that golden ratio. Totem cards, talking about that. That's another thing that you can find on that channel, Decode Your Reality. They have a video about how to find your totem animals. And funny thing, the cards that he's using are the cards that I have had for about 30 years now. I found them in a shop somewhere in San Francisco back in the days before the internet. Just going to a bookshop in San Francisco, came across the totem cards and bought them. I guess they were like pretty cheap back then, but had them since, never gotten rid of them. And funny thing is that when I bought them, they had a lot of blank cards, and I went ahead and filled in those cards with what I thought should be the cards. And now, if you buy the cards, those blank cards are no longer blank. 4 of the cards, I had like 6 blank cards, and 4 of those cards I drew animals on them that I thought, should be the spirit animals on those cards, or the totem animals, and they are accurate to the 6 that they have now put images or acquired images to. So that's not too bad. It's a good accuracy there on my part for trying to figure out what are other good totem animals to put on these blank cards. Yeah, 30 years ago. So I think that was kind of it. It's like was reflecting on this repeated dream that I've been having, but it seems hopefully it stops, because I'm getting sick of it. It's really annoying me that my mother keeps coming after me, wanting to take my youngest, because she's already done so much damage in my life, taking a lot of people out of my life. And she wants whatever materialistic stuff I have, anything she can. She's interested. So hopefully those dreams stop here soon. Thinking that white dove may be a sign, and that wasn't a dream. That was those falcons and that white dove. That was really happening yesterday. So, with that said, I was looking also on today's chart. It looks like finally Rahu has completely made its way out of Pisces and is officially in Aquarius now. And I guess now the next thing I need to be mindful of is Pluto luckily went into retrograde, but when it comes out of that retrograde, eventually it's going to be transiting my natal Rahu in a couple of years, maybe in a few years. And that's, I don't know, I guess it's supposed to be some kind of awakening and transformation. I mean, I'm all about waking up and transforming. Let's go. And, but otherwise, looking also at this today's chart, I just noticed that it looks like, it's a Kala Sarpa yoga almost, except for Pluto and the moon are the only 2 planets that are not within the boundaries of both the nodes. Interesting. Right, anyway, I guess that's it for me. I'll catch up with you guys later. Thank you for listening. If you have any questions, send me an email. Have a good one. Bye.